So I got this Flux 125 welder from the Harbor Freight down the road. It only cost me like $100. I mean, for, I don't know. It says it's a general purpose mild steel. Let's see if it's actually capable of, if I put a bunch of welds in, to weld that radiator support in. I went to Harbor Freight today and we went, well, me and another person, we went to go pick up this this 125 welder. It's a Chicago Electric, which is just a Harbor Freight brand. I'm a little congested, as you can tell, but I wanted to do a unboxing to show you what it comes with and what it has inside the box, so you're able to get a viewpoint of what comes with it when you buy one. I'm hoping to try and do the radiator support on my car with this, but I don't think it's going to work. It's going to be an experiment, and hopefully it'll work, but I maybe have the second guesses in my head. I just don't have three-phase power here. But here's an unboxing. I'm going to open it up with my key. And what you get inside here is the owner's manual, safety instructions, inside of a nice plastic bag. It says, visit our website at www.harborfreight. Talks about how Chicago Electric is based out of California, and this is not made in California. So I'm going to set this one aside. You have a sheet that shows you weld slower, weld faster, how to weld, what makes a good weld. Pretty much just something on how you can make a perfect weld out of flux core, which is pretty, for most people, I don't think that's going to work. Otherwise, you do get, in the top, you get this nice piece. I am sorry about that noise. So in the top here, you have this nice layout of things. It looks like you have a handle, or looks like that's a handle. You have a tip here. You have one tip, so that means I have to get more tips. You have the welding safety shield for the little makeshift welding mask that they give you. Some wire brush, which I bought a better one because that's hardly anything. And then you get the, I think this is a flux core wire. Let's see. You get a whole roll of the welding wire, the flux core. So otherwise it would cost like $19 over at Harbor Freight. So you also get this large handle, which is made of plastic. I think it's just molded plastic. Otherwise, let's get to the actual unboxing portion of it, where we lift it up and see. Here we go. On the second level, you get the actual welder itself. Let me get it up here. You get the cables. Let me see. I might have to lift it up and out. Oh, there we go. You get the actual welder. And at the very bottom of the box, you get this this inexpensive face shield, which I don't know if this will ever protect you against anything. Oh, that's what this handle is for. Oh, that's what that is. But you get this inexpensive face shield. But that's the box, nothing else but that. So I'll toss that over there. And then we have the actual welder itself. Let me toss this. That's a hard piece. That's wood. That's wood. You do get some wood in the package, so it means it's probably protected. Harbor Freight allows you to view these things in the store before you buy them, which is nice. Alright, now we have the actual welder itself. It says do not remove that. You have this plastic, or this little protective front. So we have the actual welder now itself. Max power, minimum power, 120 volts. On the side, how do you open it? You have this little pin here to open it, and I'll go more in depth later about that. But then you have the actual feed mechanism. So I'm going to close this. For the other portion, you have this, feels kind of inexpensive amp clamp type thing. And then you have the actual feed gun, or the gun to weld with. You unscrew it, and it looks like there's another tip in here that's not set up for this one. So, yeah, that's cool. In case you get that. All right. So now that we have the welder out and going, we have this button on the front here. Now that this welder is out, we have this button on the front that we lift up here on. And to put the handle in, this is the handle here. To put the handle in, it's simple. You just slide it into place and you drive this screw into it. So I'm going to do that. Nothing. So I'm going to drive this screw and bolt into the actual housing so I can get it all hooked in. And we're going to take the actual screw, and if you see, my dog's going to show up in the frame here and there. She likes to hop in the frame every now and then. I'm going to take this screw and just slide it into the top. Not really heavy duty, but it works. You get this like a little 6mm bolt, if not like an 6 or an 8mm bolt and lock washer to fasten it down. Surprisingly, it holds. I don't know, I just said that. Well, I'm going to hold it and then tighten it, and the handle is on. There we go. So I'll fasten that down a little more later. For this makeshift shield thing that I don't think really will protect you, there's this clip. It looks like it just clips in. So we got this. It just looks like it clips in like this or like this. Take two now. I did it backwards. I was being an idiot. You actually don't go from the front out because there's no way that works. You put it from the back, and then it locks. Oh, there we go. There's that. There we go. Now we have this the screen to keep your eyes shielded from the light, because you never want to look directly into this light. It's really dark. It's really dark, and that just slips right in from the back through those two little clips here. And you want to be careful because this is actual glass, apparently, for some reason. And there we go. It's in place. So now I'm ready to weld. And I'll show you how to feed the wire in a bit. So far we've got the welder, the shield that's held down, and the welder itself. Hopefully this is enough power. I know it probably isn't, but hopefully it is.